Hey guys, it's Urban Man once again. So today I'm at the National Museum on Nikon, Lagos to showcase the amazing exhibition they have on display called Echoes of the Past. So let's see what they have inside while we tour the museum. Let's go. Thank you. So this amazing artwork was done by a renowned Nigerian sculptor or artist called Ben Inwanwu. Yeah, I heard about this guy in my secondary school days. So this work was done uh, before commissioning the National Museum. I think the work was done around 1954. So yeah, I've always looked forward to seeing this amazing artwork. So finally seeing it today. And the amazing thing is that this work is over 50 years old. Yes, 50 years old. It's over 50 and it still look amazing. So yeah, wow. This is an amazing work. Another one here. This is a town Maoichi, dated 1845. Wow, so this was a gift from the Emir of Maoichi. Who is over 100 years old. So yeah, this is the courtyard. Amazing, I must say. So beside me is this amazing work. I really don't know the origin, but it looks nice. And over here, I think this is a sculpture of the Queen, Queen Elizabeth. I think this museum was built around the colonial era. Yeah, so the British was still very much in charge at that time. So this is the renowned sculptor I told you guys about, Ben Inwanwu. Yeah. So, oh, this is actually the work outside. This is him making the sculpture outside of the Queen. Amazing. This is a letter from Birmingham Palace, dated 1957. Wow. These are some of our Nigerian musical instruments. So this is an artwork that was discovered in Nakakari near Zuru in Sokoto State. Okay. Wow. These are amazing pottery work or clay work, if I must say. And who says Africa have not been doing amazing things? Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. We solve our day-to-day problems. Talks about the different parts in, that connects to birth and death. We have 7 stages here. This is fertility and birth. Talks about how we solve the issues surrounding childbearing. When we have issues surrounding childbearing, we consult our oracles, and they are the one. They use these items for consultations. After consultation, they tell us what the problems are and how we can solve the problems. Then you have childbirth. When a woman is about to give birth to a baby, these items are very essential during this time. This is where she's asked to sit on whenever she's having prolonged labor. This is what is used to announce the arrival of the baby. And this is used to bury the umbilical cord of the child. The placenta of the baby is kept in the clay pot and handed over to the father. The father will then bury it using the book. Then you have child and mother care. Every item you see here is very essential during taking care of the baby and the mother. So we have palm oil, shea butter, black soup, palm kernel oil. These items are very essential during this time. When the child is having the first bath, you rub palm oil on the body, you use black soap to bathe the child, and then you apply shea butter to prevent body odor and body rashes. Then the palm kernel oil serves as body lotion, and also they use it to prevent convulsion for the baby. And then the one on the wall is called oja. You must have seen our women packing their babies. This is what they use to support it so that the child will not fall off. And then you have tiro. Torch. It's used to beautify the baby's eyes, like an eyeliner. Yes, and it helps to remove dirt from the baby's eyes also. That's what this thing is called. Then the next thing is initiation. Initiation speaks to how we initiate people into different stages of life, like an induction. So when you want to get into the stage of life, people will come to that stage to prepare you for the next stage of life. What to do, what not to do. These are what this place is all about. So for every stage that you want to get into, people will welcome you into that stage with different rites. So this is rite of birth. When you give birth to a baby, you have to name the child, and these items must be present while you give your baby a name. Salt, alligator pepper, cornmeal, kola nut, bitter kola, and the likes. You have rite of marriage for a girl child who is ready to get married. She's also initiated into that stage of life where she is being prepared for marriage. She's taught how to make herself pretty, how to make herself presentable, and the likes. That's what this is for. And then rite of eldership and chieftaincy. You want to become a king or a chief. You also be initiated into that stage of life. This is a staff of office for a king. It symbolizes power and authority. This is fly whisk. It's used by the kings or the chief to greet and to bless. This is Ibe, it's grand ceremonial night for the Oba of Benin. Oba of Benin is found in Edo State. And then there's a special stool here called Oche wine. It's for the Igbos, and it's a gift to a woman from her husband. Before a woman can hang this as a gift, she must have given birth to 9 or more children. So when the woman in that culture gives birth to 9 or more children,
is a privilege and honor for her, and they see her as a woman of high courage, strength, and ability to withstand pain and honor. So that's what this is for. Then we have shaggy beads. Shaggy beads is worn by women of shaggy beads is worn by women or girls who have been initiated into womanhood. So when they wear it around their waist, symbolizes a girl that is ready for marriage. And then we have ivory bracelet. It's worn by women of high social value, social status in our culture. That's what they wear during this period. Then the next stage is wisdom and learning. Wisdom and learning speaks to how we learn. Wisdom and learning speaks to how we learn in our culture. During this time, we learn by imitating. My father is a farmer, I'll learn farming. My mother is a trader, I'll learn trading. That is what we mean learning by imitating. So these objects are objects for consultation. Ọ̀pọ̀ Ifá, Ọ̀pẹ̀lẹ̀ Ifá, Ìrúkè Ifá. Please don't video me now. Ìrúkè Ifá, Adire Ifá, and Agogo Ifá. These objects are used for consultation to ascertain the destiny of the baby, and then you prepare that child according to his or her destiny. So a child that is destined to be a farmer, you prepare that child to be a farmer and nothing else. That's what this one is called.
What is used for?
Agogo is bell.
Like when they use it?
During consultation, divination is handloom. It's used to weave our traditional attires. So the Yorubas call it ofi, and the clothes made from it is called aso ofi. The Yorubas wear aso ofi during their cultural events like weddings, naming ceremonies, funerals, and the likes. That's what it is used for. And then the next stage is adult life. Adult life is a stage of maturity, a stage of responsibility. As an adult, you're expected to have a home. As an adult, you're expected to have an occupation. As an adult, you're expected to have a wife and a husband. As an adult, you are expected to partake in governance and leadership positions. So in Nigeria, we have three major ethnic groups, which are Yorubas, Hausas, and the Igbos. This is how the Hausas build their homes in ancient times. The Hausas are found in northern part of Nigeria. And these are how they build their homes in those days. In there, you find their mat, their baskets, their piece of clothes, their pots, and the likes. These are what you expect to see in a typical Hausa's hut. And then governance and leadership position. Before the arrival of the colonialists, we have our own ways of governance and leadership positions. And each of these leadership positions shape what the society and the people in that community becomes. So this is Gelede. It's an association of women who share same values and ideas. Ekpamask is an association of young adults which are initiated into adulthood. During this time, their integrity are tested. Their ability to keep secret are also tested. Their strength are also tested during this period. Then the next stage is Igbo hut. Igbos are found in southeastern part of Nigeria. The Igbos, this is how they build their homes, and these are what you expect to see in a typical Igbo's home. In there you find their mat, their basket, their pots, their stools, their beads, and the likes. So these are what you expect to see in a typical Igbo's home. It symbolizes affluence, wealth, and royalty. And then this is a beaded crown for the Oba of Obas in Yoruba culture. And this is the beaded crown for the Oba in Benin, Edo State. Then the next stage is the Yoruba's hut. The Yorubas are found mostly in the western part of Nigeria, and this is how they build their huts. And everything you see here is what you expect to see in a typical Yoruba's home. Then, as an adult, you have an occupation. We have different kind of occupations that we do, and as an adult, you're expected to have different occupations so that you'll be able to be responsible for yourself and your family all together. So this is a loom. It's used for weaving. When you weave our traditional attires, you sell and you make a living from it. Poultry farming is an occupation also. You rear fowls and chicken with inside the fowl cage, and you sell them during this time. Another occupation is palm wine tapping. Palm wine tapping, you know palm wine? Yes, it's a locally made wine gotten from the palm tree. So the palm tree tapper climbs the palm tree to tap wine from it. And then you have farming. The farmers uses the hoe and the sickle or harvester. The fish trap is used by fishermen and women to fish in the river. Another occupation is the blacksmith or the goldsmith. The blacksmith uses the billow to pump hair or to blow hair into the fire. You know blacksmith? Do you know blacksmith, sir? The people that make cutlasses, the people that melt iron. What is it? Steel. The people, you see, the people that makes this are called blacksmiths. So this is what they used to pump hair. Then after our day job, we entertain ourselves with different musical instruments. Game, locally made game, ayo lokpon. 2 people can play this game, by the way. Yes. Then warfare. During the war, our warriors uses the bow and arrow during war, and then they use the shield and the dang gun. They use the shield and the dang gun, and these are used during the beaded bag and shoes for marriage in Calabar, Cross River State. This is what the bride and the groom wears during their wedding ceremony. Yes.
So which color is the bride and which color is the groom?
Well, so this is for the groom. Right. This is for the bride. Okay. These are for the groom. Okay. Then this is for the bride also. Up next is called death, burial, and funeral. So if you look at the trajectory of where we are coming from, there was a time to be born, initiated into different stages of life, acquire wisdom and learning, live life as an adult. We expect that when you get to a certain stage, the person will pass on. It's a force of nature when you get to a stage. So when we lose our loved ones, there are different cultural rituals that must be done. One of it is the washing of the body of the dead. Then you then wrap the dead body with different fabrics and the likes. And then you illuminate the grave with different possessions. So these are called Igboku objects found in burial chambers of a priest called Ezenri. Yes. And then there's a very important aspect of our funeral ceremonies. When we are burying our loved ones, when we are burying our loved ones, especially if they are of age, we don't necessarily mourn such people's death. We rather celebrate their life. So when we are doing the funeral ceremony, we entertain our guests with drinks, palm wine. We kill different animals, and we entertain them with different musical instruments. Then the masquerades are a bridge between the living and the dead. We see them as a spiritual entity who often comes out during burial ceremony to cleanse the land from evil, from death, and other evil occurrences. And that's what this room is all about. The next stage is called reincarnation. It looks like Labubu.
This is Ngbedike. Ngbedike. Oh, is this how Labubu looks like?
Yeah.
I don't know how it looks like. Yes. So this is Ngbedike from people from Onitsha in Anambra State. Ojuegu ancestral address is from people from Adamawa in Igala in Kogi State. Kogi State are found in north-central part of Nigeria. Mumuya ancestral figure is for people from Adamawa, northeastern part of Nigeria. Osamasimi is from Owo, southwestern part of Nigeria. Behind you is Ejo figure from Irobo in Delta State. Irobos are found in south part of Nigeria. Then you have Benin ancestral figure for Benin Oba. And then you have Eyo masquerades. Eyo masquerades are Lagos State ancestral masquerade. Up next, which is the last segment. No, it's not all the way. It's a masquerade. It's an ancestral masquerade of the Lagos people that comes down during the burial ceremony of the king or important people of Lagos. They cleanse the land from evil, from death and the likes. Yes. It was held last year, December 27th.